So I thought that after my loss in the tournament, I would not be coming back in Warzone singles for at least another 3 years. Uh, but I guess half of that time has transpired, and I guess it's back to get into singles. A lot has been said. At least I've personally thought of how that match turned out, and you know, it's just how it is in the end. But the best thing is that I wasn't going anywhere. Sure, I was on a bit of a break, but I'm back, and you know, of all the people that they could put me up against, it's someone who, one, has beaten me a couple times in the past in other leagues, and two, almost is like my third, fourth rival. The guy is really good. Thomas Eanes, he's someone who I've known for quite some time now, and it's just good to really get back into playing again. And hopefully I don't screw this up again, because then I will really be on a losing streak. And the guy's good, and let's just say that I'm prepared for this match, no matter which way it turns out. So I'm looking forward to beating you, Thomas, because I want to get another win against you. So yeah, let's go.
As far as rivalries go, I guess we got a good one going. I know I'm going to have to play a hell of a lot better than I did last match tonight. And, I mean, that's all I can really hope for at this point. Just looking for a good match. Let's do it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. And we got a really good match tonight. We got Jake Maringoni going up against Thomas Eanes, the Truth versus the Maestro. And on the desk tonight, we've got Mr. Whiteneck himself, Thomas Scully. Yo!
Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Great match tonight. Jake Maringoni and Thomas Eanes. This is going to be a battle in the trenches. These two competitors. Thomas is coming up a couple of great wins. Jake, he's hungry. You know, I saw that look in his eyes before we started recording. He wants this win. He wants to shake off that loss to Ethan Beller, and he wants to get back into that title picture. Both competitors are hot. They're hungry. And actually, I have the Thomas Power Rankings pre-match. You see here we have Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Eanes slots in here at number 3, but if he wins, he could definitely slide up that ladder a little bit. Number 2, we have the man who invented the light bulb, Thomas Edison. And humble brag, I do have myself at number 1. So this may or may not be a biased rankings. But we'll see if Thomas can slide up those rankings as we go tonight. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, yeah. Well, very, very interesting. Also talking about looking deeply into Jake Marangoni's eyes and calling both competitors hot. Not going to read too much into that, but let's bring our competitors into the ring. So, introducing first, coming in with 2 wins, 1 defeat, representing second reel. It is Thomas the Truth Eanes. And coming to the ring second, representing the fellowship and the concept of what a hamburger is all about. With a record of 4 wins, 3 defeats, it is Jake, the Maestro Marangoni. Okay, well, now that everybody's in the ring, ready to fight, let's get started with round 1. Y'all know how round 1 works. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get them all right. You get them on his question. Write them on your whiteboard. So, your first question will come in the category of directors. Who directed Star Trek Beyond?
A good Star Trek movie. I'd say it's probably the least best of the 3 new ones.
I agree. 5, 4.
You haven't seen it, have you?
I can neither confirm nor deny. Let's start with Thomas.
Yeah, I couldn't pull it.
And Jake.
Justin Lin.
That is correct.
There we go, Jake with the early lead. All right, guys. Question number 2, coming from the category of movie quotes. Which 80s character says, "I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it"? Have you seen The Exorcist 167 times, Bowman?
No, I am too much of a wimp for that.
It's not that scary. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jake.
Nice fucking motto. Beetlejuice.
And Thomas.
Off to a great start.
Oh, you didn't have anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Early 2-0 lead.
As we get into our next question, category of comedy, ha 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 ha. Which actor gets possessed by a demon in the 2013 comedy This Is the End?
We're really hitting our demon stride with these questions. First we got The Exorcist, then Possession. Can't wait to see what the rest of this round takes.
Very, very interesting. Probably going to be talking about The Omen by the end. 5, 4, 3.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
1. Let's start with Thomas.
Jonah Hill.
And Jake.
Jonah Hill.
Both correct. And Thomas is on the board.
All right. Question number 4, coming in the category of action adventure. In what 2000s adventure series will you find Dr. Abigail Chase and Riley Poole? I don't want to spoil, but I love this. I love this so much.
I think you like these movies a lot more than I do. I think they're just okay.
They are great movies. How dare you?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jake.
Shout out Harvey Keitel, Chantel, national treasure.
And Thomas.
National Treasure.
Ooh, man.
Correct.
Jake with the burn.
We get into our next question in the category of Oscars. Nicolas Cage won his only Oscar for his performance in what film?
Speaking of national treasure, here's a Nicolas Cage question.
Yes, that is true.
We are trendsetters as writers in Warzone.
Want it back in the box. That's all I'll say. 5, 4. Different Nicolas Cage movie. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Thomas.
Leaving Las Vegas.
And Jake.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Both competitors are correct.
All right, next question. Coming in the category of 90s movies. The murderer of Richard Kimball's wife in The Fugitive has what physical anomaly? I have a physical anomaly myself. It's called ugliness.
I have a physical anomaly.
Self-burn.
It's called looking like a 9-year-old and also being an 80-year-old at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2,
You know,
1.
thing.
Pens down. Let's start with Thomas.
Doesn't he have like one hand?
And Jake.
Only one arm.
Yeah.
I don't think we can accept one hand.
Come on.
Yeah, because a hand is different than an arm.
Hand is just a small part of
Yeah.
the greater thing. You can challenge if you want.
Yeah, if you want to challenge. Are you challenging?
Part of his, if I had a wrote prosthetic, would that have counted?
So are you challenging or not?
Because, yes, I'm challenging.
Okay, well, the challenge was thrown down. Thomas saying that hand technically correct because he's missing an arm and a hand. We brought in a couple people, and everybody kind of agreed that even though he is technically missing a hand, he's frequently described in the film as a one-arm man. So we are not giving Thomas the point here in this case, and we will be moving on to our next question in the category of drama. I'm not going to do the thing anymore. It's gotten old. Let's all be honest.
He's growing up.
What?
No, I'm sorry.
All right. Who plays aspiring songwriter Violet in Coyote Ugly?
I was going to say, he's growing up. He's moved past the references.
Yeah. But, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jake.
I don't know if I got the last name right. Piper Perabo?
And Thomas?
Piper Perabo.
Both correct.
There we go.
Jesus Christ. Thought I spelled it wrong.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, your last question comes in the category of family films.
A family picture.
And he's back. What specific kind of animal is Willy from Free Willy? I think Tony Heel might have wrote this in the sense that maybe we make another kind of Willy joke.
Describe, specify specific.
Yeah.
Specific as in pretty specific.
I can
Like,
repeat the question if need be.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
We'll give him a free repeat.
A free repeat, okay. What specific kind of animal is Willy from Free Willy?
I mean, this is perfect round. About to go.
Hey, you said it, not us. We didn't jinx you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I already wrote the answer down, so we'll see.
3, 2, 1. Let's start with Thomas.
Whale? Orca whale?
That is correct. Orca we can accept. We needed orca. Jake?
I said killer whale.
That is also
That is
correct.
also correct, yeah. Orca and killer whale were both acceptable.
Wow.
So for the perfect round, Jake, you will be getting a bonus question. It's been a long time since we've been here. So, Jake, your bonus question. In what comic book film will you find Billy Zane playing Kit Walker?
It wasn't the bomb, but it was Phantom.
So what is your answer?
The Phantom, sorry. The Phantom.
The Phantom
That's correct. That's correct.
Correct. So we do end round one, 9-4. 9-4. Ending round one. So good showing from both competitors. But Jake, I think this might be the first fully perfect round where they get the bonus question and all 8. Correct.
Yeah, first one I've seen. Tremendous round by both.
Definitely the first one in this new kind of Warzone format since I've taken over anyway, if I'm not mistaken. So very good on Jake. So we will now be moving into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 different categories on our lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you get, you're going to get a chance. Let me start over. You're going to get a chance to spin. And if you like what you spin, you can keep it. Or if you don't like it, you can spin again, but then you are stuck with it. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you get. If you get it right, you get 2 points. Go to multiple choice, you get 1. Or if you get it wrong, your opponent gets a chance to steal. So, Jake, you are going to be getting to spin or defer first, whichever you decide. But first, we will get the categories on the lovely wheel. Got to bring it up on the screen, actually. Oh, and I'm being told
Yes.
Thomas 5, not 4.
Yes. It's 9-5, not 9-4.
I must have forgotten to give a point. I think I forgot to give a point for the orca question. That's where I went wrong. So excuse me. Thomas has 5 points, not 4. Categories, or the score is 9-5, just like Dolly Parton. So, little joke.
We got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
9-5.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
It was the name of a song as well. Ah.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, the categories on the wheel tonight are Alien, Spinner's Choice, the Alien franchise being Thomas' strength, Spinner's Choice, Oscars, which is Jake's strength, Meryl Streep, Animation, Nolan, which is Thomas's strength, Opponent's Choice, Movie Release Date, which is Jake's other strength, Nolan being Thomas's other strength, 80s, and quotes. So, Jake, would you like to spin or defer?
I'll defer.
Okay, Thomas, this is your spin. It's a very loud wheel. Movie Release Date, would you like to keep that or spin again?
Without hesitation. He said he
Spin again.
he said spin again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, didn't hear it. Lands on so close to Meryl Streep, but it was animation. Animation. So, Thomas, would you like to give
Thomas.
Thomas his question? I was like, Thomas, would you like to give Thomas a question in animation?
Yes, I would love to. Okay. Thomas, your first question in the category of animation. In what Studio Ghibli film will you find a girl named Chihiro, whose parents get turned into pigs?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Howl's Moving Castle, B, Spirited Away, C, My Neighbor Totoro, or D, Pom Poko.
I have absolutely no idea. Just gonna say that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm sorry, what?
A.
A is incorrect, Jake, for 1 point.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away is correct for a point.
And just a reminder to both competitors, we do need hands on screen at all times.
Keep those fingers in view. Question number 2 in animation. For Miguel to return to the land of the living in Coco, a relative must bless him via what object?
Guitar.
Guitar is incorrect, Jake, for a 2-point steal.
Damn, I remember seeing the end of the movie. I'm trying to remember.
Five.
A photograph.
Incorrect. We were looking for a flower petal. Flower petal.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thomas, question number 3 in animation. In The Emperor's New Groove, who voices theme song guy and performs the song Perfect World?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Sting, B, Gary LaVox, C, Tom Jones, or D, Robbie Williams.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones is correct for a point. All right. Your pen ultimate question in animation. What is the area in which the herds of dinosaurs live called in The Land Before Time?
I'm sorry, you broke up there.
That's fine. A free repeat for Thomas. What is the area in which the herds of dinosaurs live called in The Land Before Time?
The Great Valley.
The Great Valley is correct for 2 points. Big 2 points there for Thomas. All right, coming to your last question in animation. Whilst on Pleasure Island, misbehaving boys are turned into what animal in Pinocchio?
Donkeys.
Donkeys is correct for another 2 points. Making his score now 10, so he and Jake are now tied at 10. Jake getting that 2-point steal. We are all knotted at 10.
Yes, but Jake still has his spin left. So, Jake, this is your spin. And on Meryl Streep. Would you like
Meryl Streep.
Spin away. Spin away.
He disappoints fans everywhere.
And
he just won Heel of the Year.
the Alien franchise.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, they're just
And I will give you those questions. And that is Thomas's strength. Will we see how Jake will do with this? Your first question. In the beginning of Prometheus, archaeologists discover a map in the year 2089 in what country? A star map, I should say.
Country. Multiple choice.
A, New Zealand, B, Greenland, C, Canada, D, Scotland.
Scotland.
That is correct for 1 point.
I knew it was the UK.
He retakes that lead.
Who plays the Covenant's first mate, Chris Oram, in Alien Covenant?
Billy Crudup.
That is correct for 4 points. In Alien Resurrection, the Ripley clone that survives and is featured in the film is known as what number?
8.
That is correct. In Aliens, after the dropship crashes, which character says, maybe we can build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
Hudson.
Incorrect. Thomas for the 2-point steal.
Ooh, I actually thought it was Hudson. Repeat the question.
Okay, first repeat for Thomas. In Aliens, after the dropship crashes, which character says, maybe we can build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
Hmm.
5, 4, 3.
Let's go with Hicks.
Incorrect. We're looking for Burke. And your final question. My mouse would actually work. Okay, here we go. Which Game of Thrones actor appeared as prison doctor Jonathan Clemens in Alien 3?
Charles Dance.
Correct for 2 points.
All right, what a round by Jake, getting 7 from Thomas's strength.
Yes, 17-10 is our final score as we move our way into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. They're going to get a chance to pick what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 pointers from our 6 categories. And the categories that we will have for them to choose tonight are classics, romance / romantic comedy, biopic, family, actors and actresses, and 2000. So we will let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, well, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Thomas has picked his 1 in biopics, his 2 in romance, his 3 in actors and actresses, and his 4 in 2000s, whereas Jake has picked his 1 in romance, his 2 in biopics, his 3 in 2000s, and his 4 in actors and actresses. Since Thomas is behind at 10 points, I will be giving him his questions first. So, Thomas, your 1-pointer in the category of biopics. Who played Charlie in Charlie Wilson's War?
Tom Hanks.
Correct for 1 point. Your second question for 2 points in the category of romance. Ewan McGregor and Emily Blunt. I'll start that over since I got a little tongue-tied. Ewan McGregor and Emily Blunt fall in love while trying to bring a sport to the Middle East in what film?
Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We were looking for salmon fishing in the Yemen. Salmon fishing in the Yemen.
That's a mouthful.
All right.
Quite a wow.
All right.
I've actually seen that movie.
I'm not even mad I missed that. It's cool.
Right, 3-pointer in the category of actors and actresses, and you must hit it in order to stay in the game.
Gotcha. How many repeats do I have?
You have 2.
Yeah, you have 2 left.
Okay. Your 3-pointer in the category actors and actresses. Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy appear together in what film?
Yeah, but what was the name?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hopefully Victor Frankenstein?
That is correct.
He stays alive.
Okay. So if Thomas hits his 4-pointer,
What's the score? Sorry.
What?
What's the score?
The score
It is 17-14.
17 to 14.
I have to go.
So if Thomas hits his 4-pointer, he's still in the game. Not Jake wins by way of TKO. So Thomas, your 4-pointer in the category 2000s. In what 2003 film are Helen Mirren and Julie Walters part of a group known as the Women's Institute? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Okay. In what 2003 film are Helen Mirren and Julie Walters part of a group known as Women's Institute? I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, final repeat. In what 2003 film are Helen Mirren and Julie Walters part of a group known as Women's Institute? Five.
Congratulations, Jake. I'm not going to be able to pull it.
1. And your winner by way of TKO, it is Jake, the Maestro Maringoni. The correct answer was Calendar Girls. Calendar Girls.
Yeah, because that movie exists.
Because that's the thing.
Apparently, Tony Heald is a big fan. Big fan.
He's a fan of the weirdest crap, I swear to God.
Right, no.
Weird British movies. Okay. But it was theatrically released, so okay. That's a 4. So Jake wins, so we will go to him first for post-match interviews. Jake, how are you feeling about that one?
Yeah, I honestly don't really I'm still trying to process what just happened. This is my first win in singles this year. It feels crazy. It's been almost a year since I've had a win in Warzone, just because the old Warzone format was a little different, and so it's good that I can finally just get back into this. It feels like I've been on a 3-month break from just trivia in general, and it's good that this past month I've really been coming back, and I was not expecting to do that well in first round. That was insane to me. I actually got perfect. I missed a question in round 2, and I missed a steal. I think that's as good as I honestly could have been. I studied for Alien. Yesterday when I was working, I was thinking about the Alien franchise, and I knew for a fact that one of the questions was going to be what serial number is Ripley in Alien Resurrection, because that's just how I thought one of the question writers would write. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to anticipate that. But yeah, I mean, going 2000s for your 4-pointer, it can be tricky because it's such a broad decade, and I would never do that as a 4-pointer, as I learned against Ethan. But I'm just happy that 5 and 3, pretty good. That's high. It's up higher than the rankings, and I'm just happy to keep on going forward. I still have unfinished business left this season.
So your next opponent will be one Dustin Mason. How do you feel about that?
I know you well. Behind the scenes, you've kind of been telling me what the plan is for this season, and honestly, no matter what, I was going to challenge Ethan, even if I had won. But then I saw his match, and didn't win his match against Jacoby. I guess he just didn't know where the heart is, and luckily for me, I did. But I guess we can let that wait till next year. But yeah, I've only played Dustin in teams format and a classics match last year. He's a good competitor, and we will be playing each other in teams very soon. So this is going to be a little bit of a saga for the Jake Dustin. So I'm looking forward to it. He's a good competitor, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, Dustin, you and me, let's do this.
Well, yeah, that'll be a very interesting match. Let's go over to Thomas. Thomas, how do you feel about how that went?
I feel all right. I mean, that was my second time playing round 3 ever. So lesson learned, I guess. Thanks for the advice, Jake. I left a lot of points on the board in round 1. I wish I could have gotten back. Round 2, I don't know how I got through animated without being knocked out. But I mean, at the end of the day, Jake was just a buzzsaw. I mean, he just teared through that match. There's not much else I can say or do at that point. So
Yeah,
my hat's off to him.
When your opponent gets a perfect round, there really isn't too much you can come back from. Like that's a really difficult hurdle. But you stayed in there. You kept fighting till your last question. Played a great game. You'll be back next season. You're at a decent record right now. You're 2-2, so that's not too bad. That's pretty good. You're still in the conversations and stuff. So just keep coming back and just keep playing your own. And, we'll see what happens.
Thanks.
Final thoughts on that match, Thomas?
Wow, let me tell you something. Jake Marangoni is back, folks. I mean, he put on a show tonight, getting a perfect round 1 plus the bonus. And then he worked his way. Through Thomas's strength in round 2. And that's rare in this league, that you can get your opponent's strength and be able to run right through it. He got a big 2-point steal in animation that really sealed this win for him. And that 4-pointer in 2000's insane. So if you want to blame somebody, blame Tony Heel. But the good news for Thomas Eanes is that he may have lost, but he still moved up to second in the Thomas Power Rankings. I realized halfway through the match that Thomas Edison probably plagiarized a lot of stuff in his career. So, Thomas Eanes, you are moving up.
He stole from David Bowie.
Those Thomas Power Rankings. I'm sorry, what?
Edison stole a lot of stuff from David Bowie.
Most likely, I'll just check my sources on that.
I mean, it's.
I probably have to go back to 8th grade history.
He stole stuff from David Bowie, and Gollum too.
Yeah, but
okay, that being said, this is Multiplex Movie Warzone from Jake, from Thomas, from the other Thomas, and from me. Stay classy, San Diego.
Yo.